going to pass the stage along to Mr. Satish Verma. Satish, welcome to my stage.
Thank you. Thank you, Marianne. Nice to be here. Yeah. So you wanted to ask me some question about how to be rich, right?
Yeah, well, the theme for you know how I do themes, and this is not Satish's first visit on my summits. I am very blessed to have him here frequently, and we only live about 20 minutes away from each other, so we have to do lunch soon. But yes, Satish is a money expert. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your story and how you were not maybe in the best place and now you're in like this really amazing place?
Yes. Well, it's all a matter of thinking, how you look at adversities and failures in life, and it's your response to those things. That's all it matters, right? So, so it's not the question what happens to you, it's how you respond to what's happening to you that determines your destiny. But people have it backward. They say, well, if this thing happens, I'll be happy. If that thing happens, I'll be happy. So we are basically giving kind of remote control to everybody else to see if we should be happy or we should be sad. So, but once you start taking charge of your own destiny, then you are in control of everything. Okay, whether you are rich or poor, it doesn't matter. If your current financial situation, for example, okay, uh, whatever it is the indication of past thinking. That's all it is. And if you are living wealthy, happy, healthy, don't need to change your thinking. But if there's a problem, then it's about time you start changing your thinking. So coming back to answering your question, all I had to do was to shift my paradigm of thinking that, of course, you go through a lot of difficulties in life, but how you respond to those difficulties is going to determine what you are going to be, and you can start anything from scratch and build a fortune. It doesn't matter whether in the business you are in or whatever you are doing. It's all a matter of your mental attitude, how you are going to handle your life. That's all it is. There is nothing more than this. But people believe that somebody has to give me this thing, I'll be good. This happens, I'll be good. Weather changes, I'll be good. Buy a new car, I'll be good. Children leave the home, I'll be good. They come home, I'll be good. It has none of that. It's simply, what do you want? What do you want? And you focus on that, and things are going to happen in your life. So yeah, my life, if you say my life journey was tough, well, uh, I'll tell you, it was very interesting. It was not tough. It was great. And if that didn't happen, I would not be where I am today. So again, how you respond to that adversity in life. You can become a victim or a victor. That's your choice, right? So you decide. That's totally your own decision. Where do you want to be and what you want to be in life? And I heard few great speakers here talking about the product they are selling, or how much money they should be making. It's all in the mind, how much you want to make. It has nothing to do with somebody else. Okay. So I don't want to go into detail of my life because then we won't have time to do a lot of other stuff here. Okay. So all I am here is to, if you need any help in what kind of psychology you should have while making money, I can go over a lot of stuff with you. Right. So okay. Yeah, Marianne, go ahead. Any more?
Perfect. Go right ahead then and tell us what psychology is best. I mean, we talk a lot. Satish runs a coaching program that I am in, and we were just talking about, just the power of the mind is so huge. I mean, you can literally change anything. Isn't that right? Like you can change anything. And so, what's the number one thing that everyone's worried about? Always money, right?
Yeah, yeah, but they are worried about money. When they have money, they also don't have peace of mind at the same time. They don't realize how important it is
That's right.
to be emotionally rich, and then you be financially rich. Uh,
Mhm.
Emotionally, you have problems. Doesn't matter how much money you are going to have problems all the times. Doesn't matter how much money you are making. You're never going to be a happy and peaceful person. So the key is, the psychology is, while making money, also I'm building myself. By building money, am I building myself? And when you're building yourself, when you make money, you are really feeling good about yourself. Otherwise, just money is not going to make you rich. The psychology behind money is, uh, first of all, let's understand why people are poor. Why people are poor to start with. If you don't have the answer to that one, how you're going to be rich? Correct? Okay. And then if you can understand the difference between a average thinker person, the way the average person thinks, and a rich person, I'm talking about a wealthy person thinks. And that will tell you exactly what you need to, how you need to focus your thinking. And then things will start to happen in your life. Okay. So is this clear to everyone?
Yes, let's talk about more about what they can do to get themselves into the mindset where they need to be, right? Like, isn't it back to, because earlier Robert was on speaking and he said it, and a couple of the other speakers said it too. You focus on being a servant first and the servant leader, and as you know, you're focusing on helping people first, the money will come. You don't focus on the money.
Mhm, mhm.
It doesn't, oh, I'm going to focus on just the money. Like, I would have probably no success with this product if I was like, oh, let me get in here because of the money. I didn't even know how much money we were making. I didn't know that I was going to win a trip. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even know how to sign someone up. I was just telling people, oh my God, look, I feel so great over this. My passion and my heart was in it. Right.
See what Robert said, that's really great because that's very important. You got to be a servant. When service is the key, whatever you do, even in your business. But I'm going into different mindset of making money. How your mindset should be to become wealthy person. Uh, and and you will know when I talk about this, that how wealthy people think, how they think, and how poor people think. And if you can shift your thinking, then everything is going to change in your life. And number one, the reason for being poor is a lot of people, number one, condemn money. And they think the money won't make us happy. Money is not going to make you happy. And they also think they don't want to be rich because there's some kind of virtue in poverty. A lot of people have that thinking, virtue in poverty, and they think it's a badge of honor. I'm honest. Rich people are not honest people. And then they also uh, have kind of moral and ethical superiority. But at the same time, they're struggling in their life while making money. Look, anything that I'm going to condemn, that thing is not going to come to me. If I'm condemning wealthy, being wealthy, and the rich people are, dishonest and greedy and corrupt and uncaring or they are just lucky. You think money is going to come to me when I condemn somebody, something like this? You condemn any human being, they don't want to be near you. Why should the money be near you? So the first rule, you start loving money. Money is important in your life. Understand this thing. That's number one rule. And don't talk things like this, rich people are crook people. And you tell me, give me one poor person on this planet who ever gave you a job. Give me one person. Name of one person who gave you the job, poor person. It's the rich people who do those things. So start having a different attitude towards being wealthy. It's not being greedy. Understand this thing. It has nothing to do with this. It is just learn the way these people think and how they provide the service. What Robert said is 100% correct. 100% correct. That's what have made people rich because they give the service. And people who condemn money, they are always trying to shortcut in every respect in their life. So number one reason people are poor because they think uh, rich people are corrupt. Don't think like this. Not all rich people are corrupt. Understand this thing. And Lot of rich people I know, very wealthy people, they have a lot of money, and they are so much service oriented to people, and they give a lot of donation to a lot of organization. Imagine where those companies will be without the donation of rich people. So let's start helping when we earn also. So first rule, don't condemn it. Second rule, don't accept that poverty, that's the way your life is supposed to be. That's not the case. This is a kind of linear thinking, and that's why you lack money. Okay. And rich people, I'll tell you, comparatively, they think, sorry, poor people think rich people are obsessed with money. Or rich people are dishonest, or lucky. None of that. I'll tell you, rich people work on the ideas all the times. They train their mind to find the solution to the difficult problems. Okay, bigger the problem you solve, the richer you are going to be. Understand this thing. Smaller problem you solve, the poorer you are going to be. So rich people solve problems. Then the bigger problem they solve, the richer they are going to get. Let me give you a very simple example. I think in 90s, we didn't have smartphones. You know that very well. We had cell phones, we didn't have smartphones. Somebody comes up with the idea, oh, why can this phone people should be able to hold the whole world in their phone. Came up with the idea. Look at this, what they did. The bigger the idea, bigger problem we solved. Look how rich is the Apple company. Think about this for a moment. So always think big ideas, big things you are going to do, richer you are going to be. Small things you do, and your wealth is going to be relative to the small problems you are going to solve. Okay. So anybody has any question regarding this, what I just talked about? There are a lot more to come. This is just a couple of pointer I gave you.
There's no questions.
There's no question. So number 3, you don't need a high IQ or high education to be wealthy. And don't ever think money making is hard. You just don't know how to be rich. That's all it is. IQ is simply your ability to memorize and recall the information. That's all it is, IQ. So don't think you need a high IQ. People who didn't have high IQ, they are the one who are the wealthiest people on this planet. Understand this thing? So don't ever think the lack of education is lack of what Robert said before, service we provide to the community. It's lack of certain principles. You must know how to be rich. That's where the problem is. And it's just total in the mindset. J.B. Fuller, who invented the Fuller vacuum cleaners. I'm talking early part of 20th century, somewhere around there. He said, out of tens of thousands of millionaires, only 5% had the university education. Only 5%. It was all in their mindset. So start thinking. Don't bring anything like that in your mind. Or you know what? This is okay to no excuse that I don't have the education. How I'm going to be rich. Okay. Another thing. Average people have lottery mentality. You'll see them around the lottery booths. Eh? Do you know why? Do you know why? Constantly they are telling themselves, I don't have faith in my ability, and this is the only way I'm going to be rich. It doesn't work that way. See what I'm doing psychologically to myself. Whereas rich people have action mentality. They move forward with the action. They are not concerned about how much a lottery or whatever the case may be. They are not, they have not, none of that. None of that. They don't think like this. Okay. You will see another thing I find, average people are trying to pick the right numbers. Oh, this number is going to win the lottery. That's not the case with rich people. Rich people solve the problems. Okay. And if you think rich people are selfish and there is a vice in them and they have no virtue, I think this is a very wrong way to even talk about wealthy people. Okay. While masses you see are trying to pick up the right number, rich people are solving a lot of problems. So they are not dependent upon the government is going to give us this thing, waiting for the welfare check to come. None of that nonsense that they have. I'm not against welfare. When you need it, it's good to have. But at the same time, if we are physically healthy, mentally healthy, you have no reason to be there. You can always find the opportunity if you want it. Okay. Is it clear? Are you becoming aware of where the mindset is?
Yes.
Yes. You have to say something, Marianne?
No, I was just saying yes, and Robert said hi because he was watching you on Facebook, because this is streaming live on my Facebook. So
Okay, okay. Good job, Robert. You said something. Okay. See, rich people think about money logically. Okay. Average people are emotionally involved with money. Rich people are not. They are emotionally involved with what they do, not with the money. And when you change that thinking, the life becomes very different. The money automatically starts to come to you because you are involved emotionally with what you do, not with the money itself. Oh, I got so much money, then you get excited about it. You get excited about for the things that you do for humanity. That's where the real money is. That's where the real thinking is. Okay. Um, Another reason people don't have money, they don't love what they do. Average people earn money by doing the things that they don't love. Rich people follow their passion. To the average people, it looks like the rich people are working all the times. Rich people never work all the times. I can give you hundreds of thousands of examples. They spend 10, 12 hours a week on their job. That's all they do. And they is the average people who work longer, more hours, and hard work. For them to make money is okay. If I do overtime, oh, I'll make more money, double my income. Rich people develop their skills so they can get paid more for less time. So start changing your thinking. All right, and you will see how quickly you are going to amass money in your life. Okay. Again, average people. Another characteristics of average people, they have low expectations. They have low expectation. You know why? Because they don't want to feel disappointed. Whereas rich people, they look for challenges in their life. They don't care if they fail. They take the risk in their life. Psychologists and other mental health experts, is typical of them. Oh, set low expectation. We say the same things to our kids in school. Oh, don't think too high. I don't want you to be disappointed if it happens to you. We are never prepared for the challenges in life, and that's why we keep on having low expectations. Okay. Another trait of rich people is average people is that you have to do something to get rich. Now listen to this very carefully. Average people think that you have to do something to become rich, right? That's not the case. Rich people believe that you have to be something to become rich. So you have to become, not that you have to do something. Uh, that's why a lot of wealthy people, they first develop all the traits within themselves, and then they become rich. And whereas masses don't even try to get any skill that's required for them to be wealthy, and they keep on working. That's why they keep on doing. Okay, and they are looking for immediate results, whereas rich people keep on working and they know the big results are coming. Okay. Again, average people think that you need money to make money. A lot of people, oh, you have more money, you can make more money. I'll tell you something. Rich people think you have to have new ideas to make money. You have to have ideas to make money. You don't need money to make money. And this kind of linear thinking keeps you average all the times. You can't be innovative in any shape or form. And that's why you keep on working 24/7. Okay. Rich people are not greedy people. Understand this thing. They are innovative people. When they grow more and more things. They grow their mind. And that's what makes them rich. It's not that it makes them greedy. Whereas it's the other way around, actually. It's not when they amass more money because they give more ideas to you. So this is another characteristics of being average or being a rich person. Okay. Uh, another fallacy I want to remove from your mind. Average people always live beyond their means. You know why? Because they make less than what they need. That's why they live beyond their means. Whereas rich people, they always will live below their means because you know why? They make more money so they can spend whatever they like. Make sense?
Sure does.
Hey, what else? What else you want to know about money? Okay.
That's actually a great theme. Keep talking about what, poor people mindset versus rich people mindset, because
yeah.
we all know that everybody wants to be financially free.
Yes. Also, average people, I'll tell you, they think money will bring them stress also. You know what rich people think? Peace of mind. They find wealth, real wealth and peace of mind. And if you don't have money, you're not going to have peace of mind, I'll tell you, if you don't have money. So it doesn't mean that you're after money, because money is very important in your life. So let's say you can't pay your dentist bill, you can't paint your house, you can't move out of the house, you can't move out of the neighborhood where you shouldn't be raising your children. Imagine what kind of stress you are going to have at that time. And imagine being emotionally, financially free as a human being, how far you can go. Rich people have libraries, big libraries in homes. How many of you have it? How many books you read? What do you do on daily basis? Whereas average people have big TV screens in their homes and they keep on watching and watching the same news, same weather channel over and over again. Rich people don't have that kind of time. They study, they understand the market, they understand the new ideas while other people are entertaining themselves, because they rather be entertained than educated. So rich people continuously keep on educating themselves. Okay, so start reading. A person who does not read is no better than the person who cannot read. So one thing you have learned in school, I'm sure all of you know how to read. and start reading. It's a good for your soul. It's good for your growth. And that's what most of the rich people, I'm not talking about rich who are just money rich. I'm talking about wealthy people do. Wealthy people always bettering themselves on daily basis. Whether rich people, there's a difference between rich people and wealthy people. Rich people are just after money conscious. That's all they do. And all they have in life is money, nothing else. Wealthy people have money, they have also peace of mind at the same time. So I'm talking about average and wealthy people. I'm not talking about average and rich people. Rich people are just rich people because they have a lot to show off. They don't even provide the service. They, what you call them, whatever you can call them. Whereas wealthy people are different way of thinking. I have a friend of mine, his net worth is over $1 billion. He has his own private jet. He says, Satish, I use only maybe a couple of times a year, but it's parked there at the airport. I said, why so? He said, because I need only a couple of times a year, but he let the hospitals use his jet to transport the patient from one city to another at no cost. And he pays for all their transportation cost and maintenance cost and everything he keeps on paying. He said, why should be sitting there? So that's the kind of real wealth I'm talking about. Okay. And whereas average people think rich people are snobs. No, they are not. They just want to surround themselves with the like-minded people. That's all they are. So surround yourself with people of the same mentality. I'm talking about wealthy mentality. You will see how quickly it starts to impact your mind also. Okay. Average people also focus on saving. They say, oh, I have to save 10% every month, ruining their present at the same time, worrying about the rainy days. Rich people focus on earnings all the times. And the law of the mind is the more anything that you focus on will grow in your life. Okay. So rich people focus on earning, average people focus on saving. So start earning more. So saving is automatic there. Okay. And rich people will, average people will always take, how they feel. They play safe with money. Rich people always take risks. They say, okay, let me see. And if I lose it, I'm going to make it again anyway. Who cares? Okay. Average people always make a good connection. They don't make a good connection with money and health. Always eating the wrong kind of food. That's what I'm talking about. Wealthy people are very diet conscious because they want to live longer and so that they can enjoy the money that they have. Okay. Also, another fallacy a lot of people have that average people will believe they must choose between a great family and being rich. No, rich people know that they can have both. They can have uh, anything that they want. Okay. So you have any question about not having money or having money now? I can take up the questions if you have any ideas. So start changing your mindset. Start thinking rich. Stop the lottery mentality. Come up with the new ideas. Start from scratch and it'll work for you if you have a great mindset. So that's how I started. And I said, yeah, I've lost everything. What's the big deal now? Only I can take the charge of my destiny. Only I can make it happen again. If I keep on depending on other people, nobody's going to come to my rescue at this time because I have nothing. And nobody comes to you. And when you lose everything, every loser becomes your advisor. That's what they do. So if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer.
I'm just checking Facebook. I don't see any questions. So we can just keep talking, because this is a great subject and it's huge and it's super important. And everybody wants to be rich, right? So
Yeah, Marianne, it's a good idea. If you ask me some question, a specific question, I'll be very happy to answer those questions.
I don't really have anything prepared. Just some of the things that we talk about, like it's important. Like this was really good. This was excellent, actually. This is the way rich people think. This is the way not rich people think. And
Not-
passion is behind everything, right? And you have to think that it's possible. Like, how can you help them sort of get from I can't think that I can do this to I can do this?
Okay. First of all, look at your current situation. First of all, look at your current situation. Are you happy with that? If you're not happy with that, that means it has all happened because the way you have been thinking. Okay, and that's manifesting. See, everything is manifested first in the mind and then outside. So your current situation, financial situation, relationship situation, the way you live, the way you do things is all a result of what you have been thinking. And if you're not happy with that, it's about time that you start thinking different. And when you think different, different things are going to happen in your life. So do not depend upon, or do not say, oh, my way has been okay. I'll tell you, it's never okay to be okay in life. You can answer, I'm okay. That means really you're not okay. But you say, I'm really doing great. I'm really wonderful. That wonderful things start to happen in your life. All you need is to shift the mindset. See, neuroplasticity, for example, in the brain. Uh, Ideas, neurons, they are fired together, they are wired together. If you think about something for 21 days straight in a row, they start to take shape in your mind automatically. If you stay, I'm sick and tired of being poor or being average living, and if I shift the focus that I want to change my destiny, I want to make myself wealthy, start thinking wealthy. As if you're for 21 days, if you do it, program your mind like this, you will see how many great ideas are going to come to you. You do not have to even think what idea is going to come. No, some idea is going to come to you. You will see that. Okay. So start thinking big. Big things are going to happen in your life. And that's how I did it. Uh, I have been teaching this philosophy to thousands and thousands of people on daily basis. And I'll tell you, it works. It works. 125 million people have been impacted with this kind of thinking. You can also be impacted if you let it impact you, this kind of thinking. Okay. So
Perfect. Thank you so much, Satish. I always love having you on here and I always appreciate. And I will see you on Thursday, as usual, on our usual coaching call. I love it. Satish is such a pleasure to listen to. He's down to earth. His energy is good. He's been through a lot, and not half an hour does not cover what we what we could talk about. I mean, we could talk
that's
about
what
this
half
forever.
an hour. That's why I have my other meeting in a few minutes. So
There
now,
you go.
so
It's okay. And I have another speakers lined up. So thank you so much, Satish. And I will see you. Oh, and there's my next speaker just arriving in. So thank you so much, Satish. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.